Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I have prepared a very serious business video for you. I have so many plans to report. It actually spooks the heck out of me. The spring is around the corner. And by saying the spring is around the corner, let me insert the footage from today's morning. Fabulous, isn't it? But anyway, I still feel like the spring might surprise us anytime soon and I wanna be on full-on prepared mode. So today I will be reporting so many different plants. Different cacti, Monstera Aurea, Monstera albo, Philodendron hyderaceum, Philodendron Billietiae. You know, all of these plants today needs to get into new pots. I have Alocasia zebrina that is huge and falling out of the pot, so I need to help that baby as well. I need to report Hoya carrii that I propagated about 2 weeks ago, maybe even less. It's crazy rooted already and I think it's ready to go into a new pot. So many different plants. And also I have many different questions from you that I asked in the Instagram, in my YouTube. So I have many questions, many plants, and not enough time. So buckle up guys, grab snacks and drinks because I have a feeling this video might be on a longer side, so as well it's perfect for you to do your plant chores and having me in your background. So enjoy and let me take you to another room because since I will have many plans to report, I want to go into the space, into the area that is completely free because this is a very small place over here. So you'll see me in my other room in couple seconds. Let me put my hair up so it won't be in the way and let's flip and do this. All right. Woo, okay, this is take number 7, I think. Alright, so I have a whole public over here, both of my puppies watching me do the business. So today I actually also will be doing some risky repotting business because I want to finally pot up my Monstera albo, and you know what, at the end of the day I decided to go with the soil because I know my soil mix, I trust my soil mix, so we're gonna go with it. Because I never used pon, for example, or leca before, and right now on this very price-possessed plant just to try it out, it just doesn't feel right, you know? So, let's prepare the soil mix. And I mean, since I have many different plants, I think I'm gonna start from cacti, prepare a cacti mix, and then we'll go ahead with the rest of the, like, Aroid and Hoyas with a little bit different mix. So I have, over here, this cactus mix. I'm not sure how I feel about it, and I do not have scissors. Okay. Oh, it turns out I'm a Hulk. I also have a bunch of your Instagram questions and YouTube questions, just like I mentioned. So, you know what? I think they changed a little bit of the formula and I do not need to add anything else. This is very sandy, lots of perlite, and it feels like a perfect mix for succulents. So this is really exciting. The only thing I will add to this mix is actually fertilizer. This is organic fertilizer and this one is slow release, so should be perfect for spring. Okay. Anna's Flora Fauna asking if you could go back in time with era, what era would you visit and why? I would love to go back to see dinosaurs. Wow, you're ballsy to go back there. Nice. All right. So, okay, the era I would want to go to probably would be to the ancient Egypt when Cleopatra was a queen, because for those who are new on my channel, you might not know, but I'm a huge fan of Egypt history, of all of the ancient stuff and hieroglyphs and pyramids and everything that includes Egypt. So that's probably would be my #1 priority. Another one, I think if I could go back in past, I would go somewhere where I could talk with my dad. So, I don't know, maybe a couple years back, or yeah, I think this would be like my #1 answer, just to sit around with my dad, grab a beer and just talk about life. So maybe 5 years back, or maybe 3 years back, when I was a little bit smarter, you know? That's where I would go. Okay, so first off, I want to report this beautiful astrophytum. I'm really sorry if the lighting will be odd in this video. I'm using my lights for filming that I do not use that often, and they're kind of intense, you know? So please bear with me for this video because I will be repotting some cool plants. I'm not sure if you can see some of them, but yeah. So Astrophytum, ooh, look at that, gorgeous. So I think since this Astrophytum is pretty like chunky, I think this pot, this white pot would look beautiful together with this one. So this is where I want to go. I mean, it's kind of in a taller nursery pot. So first off, I want to see how the root system is doing, and then we can go into the, you get it. Ooh, oh my gosh, there are like lots of roots. Oh dang it, we might have a problem. You know what, I probably should have watered a bit before repotting. You know what, we're just gonna go for it. Oh gosh, this is a chunky boy. Ooh, lovely. Another question. How do you take care of your cacti? How do you know when they are thirsty or sick? Rosalingua is asking. Oh, this is perfect because just right now I am repotting one. So I'll be honest, I'm still working on my cacti, even though I've been growing them for years right now. I mean, for at least 8 years, I would say. But you know what, I'm still overwatering them, so during the winter I just see how wrinkly they get and I just cannot, you know, work with myself, and I just go ahead and water them, and then they just rot on me, which is really not cool. So I'm not the best person to give advices on cacti, but the only thing that I can say that during the summer when my cacti are in a balcony, then I water them every 2 weeks, like the least, because we have north-facing windows in the balcony, but still the morning sun is intense, so that works for me at least. And during the colder months, what I do, I actually bait the pot and see if it's completely bone dry, if it's very light, and I see that my cacti is extremely wrinkled, I'll go ahead and water it. Oh, gorgeous. But other than that, I would not water your cacti at all during winter. I mean, since my cacti are standing in my room that is like room temperature, so it's not cold and they do not feel that kind of sleep period, it's a little bit more tricky with watering, you know? But as for now, what I see works for me. So during the winter, I water them at least once in 2 months, I would say, and during summer months, once 2 weeks. So maybe that helps. Have a little bit of soil. I want to make it as perfect as possible. Well, okay, yeah, sure. Look at this chunk. Or this is, I mean, am I too far away from you? I feel like I'm really too far away. Okay, give me 1 second. We might use another angle. You know what? I feel like this will be a bit better angle, even though my head is a little bit cut off. Nobody cares about the heads today, right? So better, closer, more like, you know. So just like I said, of course it depends on the cacti as well. So I would just leave your cacti alone, unless you're talking about jungle cacti or the ones that are not that full-bodied as this one, for example, Astrophytum, because as you can tell that it's so chunky, just filled with water right now at the moment. So it's really not smart to go ahead and water it during the winter. Leave them alone in winter, and during the summer give them lots of sun and lots of water, and they will be happy. Actually, today I was going through my balcony to look for pots, and I noticed that I left 2 cacti in balcony from the summertime, and we had crazy cold winter. We had like minus 20 degrees in Celsius, which is so cold. And you know what? They're flipping green and happy and alive. So trust me when I say that you can leave your cacti alone and they figure out stuff on their own. It's better underwater them than overwater them. I mean, these ones that are in the balcony haven't been watered for at least 4 months right now. I mean, maybe even more. Yeah, maybe 6 months right now. And they are fine. They're perfect. So just keep that in mind. Okay, I won't go too much into the details because, just like I mentioned, I'm still learning myself. So you can go ahead, subscribe to my channel and see how I do and what I do. Because I'm kind of on a cacti kick at the moment, so I think we are done with this one. So I have these decorating pebbles. These are actual aquarium pebbles, but I like to buy them to decorate my succulents because it just gives that desert vibe and just elevates the look of it, in my opinion. So just will add a little bit of that on top. I mean, if you have any kind specific questions about cacti, just write me a message with a picture and we can go through it together and see what we can figure out. Some people actually do stuff like that to me, just write a message and we just go from there, you know? Okay, this looks gorgeous, isn't it? The pebbles immediately just add another fancy level to this cactus. Oh, gorgeous. I think I will water it very carefully from the top for the first time, and later on I will water it from the bottom so the pebbles won't be disturbed and look fabulous. Oh, look at him, so beautiful. Okay, let's take another cacti and another question. Okay, I have this cereals. Look at this. What a cute cactus. Actually, right now with the lights you can see that it has this blue shade to it, which is so cool in my opinion. This one is kind of spiky, so we're gonna use a spoon for that as well. And I think I'm gonna put it in a chicken pot with a butthole that I painted 4 years ago maybe, or 3 years ago. Okay, question number 3 from Stephanie. Are you teaching the puppies any cool new tricks? And yes and no. You know, we still are working on the ones that we need the most for now, so we're still trying to work with them and teach them to not react to other puppies while walking, because Baloo is extremely friendly and he wants to just sniff every single dog he can meet outside, which is sometimes a bit tricky to other people because they do not want to, you know, their dogs to interact with the other ones. So, and whenever I do not let him go and sniff another dog, he goes crazy and nuts, like how dare I? So kind of yes and kind of no, but they already know about 4 tricks, so we're still working on those, you know, like general ones, main ones, nothing too crazy. Stephanie also asks, what plants do you have or previously had that you would not buy again? Ooh. Okay, this one have root mealy. This is not cool. You know what? I still struggle with the most common plants like crotons, spider plants, peace lilies. What else? You know, those very, very classic plants that our grandmas and grandpas used to grow. So these ones are for some reason the most tricky plants for me, so I'm just not looking into buying them anytime soon. This one I'm gonna water with the pest treatment. I do not want to ruin the roots because the soil is very dry, so I just, you know, refresh the bottom one. I took the bottom part, and the smart part right now would be to spray it with some kind of pest treatment, but since I did not take it with myself, I will just plop it inside of this pot and later on just water it with the pesticide. Oh, this is gonna look beautiful. Just wait for the reveal, guys. Oh my gosh. What, baby? Oh my gosh, this is very dangerous. Oh, what a nice stretch. What, babe? What do you want? Nice to meet you. You're so good. So good. So good. Scratch. Okay, yeah, careful. Ay. Just go. Baby. No, don't eat cactus. What the heck? What the heck, babe? Oh my gosh, are you crazy, babe? Baloo is actually scared of the lights that I use for filming, so that's why he's not coming out here, but he is right here, staring at me from far away. Wow, this is gonna look epic. I can already see that. What a cute plant. Can you believe I bought it for €5 in a grocery store? Insane. I think we're done with soil. Perfect size, I think. Upgraded, right? Look at it. So cute. Right now I will add the pebbles. And my legs are already numb. Oh my gosh. And if you will see the lots of hair on myself, I'm really sorry if that looks kind of yucky. But as you can tell, I have 2 puppies and they're right now in shedding season. So even though we're vacuuming home every 2 days, it's still insane in here. We're still flipping, going crazy. Okay, Eileen Karadulescu. Oh my gosh, I hope it's right. Do you ever want or plan to have kids? When and how many? And yes and no. We actually have been talking a lot with my fiance about adopting, which whole of my family really do not support this idea. So, we're still kind of thinking about it and stuff. Plus, I have pretty serious back problems, so I'm kind of afraid for my own health if I would ever, decide to be pregnant and just go through all of that. My mom had back problems when she was pregnant with me and my sister, so it's kind of tricky question because as for now, no, but maybe in a couple years, who knows? Who knows where the life will take us? As for now, we still do not have a stable home. We still are on the look for our forever home right now as we speak, so not yet, but anytime soon, maybe. Maybe not. Look at this gorgeous. Oh, so fun. So fun. Okay. Okay, we have last cacti left, which is this Repotting that have soil for some reason on top of it. Weird. Char Peters is asking, how's your painting business doing? Oh, it's actually doing pretty nice, pretty okay. I'm so happy. Here's my newest pot. Okay, I don't want to touch it too much. Here is a portrait I just finished yesterday. Was really nervous about it because I'm so nervous about painting people. I was like, quick background, like I have never ever went to any kind of art school. Everything I paint, from okay, this is I'm just painted from heart and through feelings and how I feel will look right. So whenever I need to, oh my gosh, it's just stuck in there. So whenever people write me messages to paint, portraits, I always give them like heads up that I am not a professional whatsoever, but people still for some reason wanna risk stuff like that and they still order. So yeah, painting business is actually doing pretty great. I still have 2 orders right now as I'm speaking. I mean, there's always ups and downs, of course, as in every business. The fun part is that no longer I get any messages that the pot was broken because my fiance just leveled up his packing skills so much. Holy smokes. All right, look at this. This is insane. So in that part, everything is kind of great. So for some people did not work out. So we actually registered to Western Union. So for now we have more options for payments, which is also fun, I think. Oh, who's here? Balu. So yeah, so we're doing pretty great. What's up, baby? You got a little bit tougher. So yeah, so if you have any kind of request, just write me a message. I actually received second portrait order. I mean, like on canvas, not on a pot. So this is fun as well. Really excited for that. So business is kind of moving. It's moving slowly, but at the same time steadily. So that's what makes me really happy. Really happy about it. Any tips for orchids? I just bought one. Ames Chandray. Sorry for butchering names in advance because I most likely will do so. But okay, for orchids, so I love to use orchid sprays first of all on my orchids. So for fertilizing, I do not use too much, slow release, for example, fertilizers or the ones that you water plants with, but I love to spray my orchids. I mean, I do not have one with me right now, but I'll insert a picture over here. So I love this stuff. I use it on Hoyas, I use it on my orchids, and my orchids are blooming every season for me, which is exciting. I mean, they seem to be completely fine. I also would recommend to use terracotta or plastic pots. I know some people are against orchids in terracotta, but you know what? In my experience, they're pretty happy in terracotta, so I would advise that as well. And also to always, I mean, if you are still a noob, like a new person with orchids, I would use plastic pot, so you could, check the roots and see how they're doing. Use chunky mixes. with lots of barks from trees, and you should be fine. Orchids are actually one of the easiest plants in my opinion. I honestly started my love for plants with cacti and orchids, and they were always the easiest one in my opinion, and that's what, you know, kickstarted this channel, to be honest. So this is how it looks like right now. Look at all those babies. Ooh, cute. Oh my gosh. I feel like this filming spot is not the best. Really sorry if this is not looking great. I mean, I have so much stuff. What do we need? Pebbles. My legs are cramping. Oh, by the way, for those who were a little bit, you know, nervous about me from my previous video after the Thai massage, I finally bounced back, guys. It was rough, really, really rough, but at the same time, my sister says that as for now, really soon I should feel like a baby. So I trust her. She works in that salon and, you know, sees how many people are ordering these massages and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay, guys. It was so much fun to see how many of you were worried of me. So that's very sweet, guys. You're so sweet, guys. Oh my gosh. Why are you so sweet? Okay, last cacti of the day. Look at this. Immediately looks cooler with pebbles, right? Ooh, gorgeous. Okay. Put the Sulcoributtia to the side. Alright. Oh my gosh, we have so many more. Meanwhile, I'll go through many different poses. So that looks odd. I mean, sorry, I guess. Alright, okay, let's plant my Philodendron Billietiae / Adabapoense. I know some people say it looks more like Billietiae and less than Adabapoense, but since I bought it that way, I'll just stick with the name. But just know that some people say this might be only Billietiae. Let me put it so you can see this good stick. Oh, look at him. He just gave me this beautiful new leaf that I already snapped a bit, but it's okay. So right now, since I will go into the Aroids, I'll mix a little bit different mix. So once again, I'm gonna use Cactus mix, but this time I will add orchid barks. What I love about this specific mix that it has not only barks but also charcoal and leca ball, so this will be like a perfect combination. I'll also add a little bit more fertilizer, right? And I think a little bit more perlite. Okay, beautiful chunky mix, perfect for aroids. Okay, let's take the Billietiae out of the spot. Gosh, he looks so cute. Oh, I can feel lots of roots. Oh, actually this mix is nice, so let me go in here. You know what? Honestly, I thought I will see more roots in here. Okay, very healthy roots. Looks really happy, but also ready to go into a new pot. So let me just pop it back, mix a bit. I actually sometimes like to add a little bit of oil, make sure if I see that it's a good one, to the new one, so the plant won't have that crazy shock, you know, from the new soil mix, new pot, new spot, and etc. Right? So what about this one? Let's see. This looks like a perfect upgrade, right? Right, I do not want to overwater this baby, so I do not want to go too crazy. Okay. Balu, now. No, don't touch it. Leave it. Let it lay out there. Dead. It's fine. You know, this is how the reportings go on this channel. Chaos incoming. Okay, how do we reach it right now? Oh my gosh. Welcome to the most awkward plant YouTube channel. With your favorite awkward host, Svetlana. Okay, it's fine. Everything is great with this one. All right. Let's go through another question. How are your sister's pets doing? Okay, so my sister lives together with my mom, and they together have a cat and 2 hamsters. And they're actually pretty great. Blue, you don't eat anything in here, oh my gosh. Some of you were actually scared that I gifted her two hamsters and they might not work together in one cage. But honestly, they're doing pretty okay. Sometimes they do argue, my sister says, but overall, they're living completely fine. My sister bought a huge cage for them, so both of them have their own corners and they seem to live just fine. So this is real nice. They're doing great. My gosh, this pot looks so beautiful with this plant. Radron is asking favorite movie and song. Okay, so favorite movie is Mummy, the one with Brendan Fraser. Oh, love this movie so much. Love Harry Potter during the colder season because it just puts you in the vibe, you know? And it's like a tradition in this household. Probably can tell from the book. Oh no, you cannot. My Harry Potter books are a little bit higher up in there, but yeah. Love Harry Potter. I love everything that is about treasures. So movies, books about hidden treasures. Oh, I'm down for it. Oh, and favorite song? Oh, that's a tough one. It also depends on occasion. For example, every birthday, why it pops into my mind because this month will be my birthday on the 26th of April. But every birthday I love Katy Perry's birthday song. This just puts always in the mood as well. Okay, look at this one. Look at that. Oh my gosh, this looks fabulous. Dang. Really cute. Okay, I also love, all those 90s and 2000s jams from Black Eyed Peas, Britney Spears. Oh gosh, I love Britney Spears Radar. Very random, but it just like, it's the vibe. I mean, I'm not picky. The only style that's really not working for me is metal, which is no offense for those who like it. I mean, go for it. And also country. Maybe because I'm not used to it and it's so weird to hear about it. Whenever I hear it is in movies, so maybe because of that. I don't know. This one is all potted up. I also want to repot my baby Billietiae because I potted it in a very odd mix that started to rot on me, and every single plant that was in it is struggling. Oh my gosh, you can even see the rot coming through the bottom. This is the craziest thing ever. It never happened to me before. So right now I'm actually, even behind the camera was, yeah, even all roots died on this one. Oh my gosh. You know what? I think this one will go to my prop box because this is just crazy. Wait, let me show you. Look at it. Everything is rotting. This is disgusting and it stinks. I mean, look at this. This whole mix is just rotten chunk. Yuck. What a waste. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'll leave this one aside and repot it later on. I mean, not repot it, but put it in one of my prop boxes after washing it. Ugh, this one stinks. God dang it. Okay, the same happened with my variegated Monstera. It stays in the very same mix and I just do not feel good about it. I can see rotting happening as well. So I'm gonna take it out and pot it actually together with the mama plant because it finally gave me a new leaf. And I know this is probably the saddest variegated Monstera you have ever seen. This is actually a present from my sister and I got it about 2 years ago when I had no idea what I was doing. Oh my gosh, I probably should have taken this one aside because it stinks and it just makes me feel a bit dizzy. Oh my gosh, what the heck was in that soil mix? Okay, it's not leaving. Oh yes, everything is rotting in this one. This is just yucky. Oh my gosh. The root just rotted on this one. You know what? Yep, this one as well will go back into the prop box. I will cut off the part of the root that rotted because I'm so glad I took it to repot because it's not doing well, guys. All of these plants are rotting. This is insane. Okay, let's answer another question. Radron is also asking, how are you? I'm actually pretty great. Whenever April comes, I just feel so stoked and excited for my birthday, so nothing can work on my nerves that much anymore because I just feel too excited for all the surprises and presents. I don't know, I'm kind of okay. There are harder days when I feel really down and, For example, when I dream about my dad or stuff like that. It's not as easy, but at the same time, right now, my sister is going through something very difficult, so I really feel for her. And I do hope, everything just figures out way quicker than I imagined. So, yeah, lots of stuff is going on, but at the same time, I'm kind of happy. Finally, I can say it, guys. I'm kind of happy. Woo! Okay, Black Angel is asking, do you keep a record of how much you spend on plants per month year? Yes, actually this year I finally, okay, let's report Hoya. So this year I actually, second, Hoya carrii. Look at this. So I propagated it not that long ago and it's already crazy. So I wanna pot it up with the Mao plant. So actually this year, from the first days of January, I decided to go ahead and track everything, and at the end of this year I will have a video on my channel sharing all of the details, what I spent on plants, what I spent on plants, like for plant stuff like soil, fertilizers, pots and stuff like that. So stay tuned for that. This year I will be one of those YouTubers I first time saw it on Planting Ashley channel. Then I think maybe Wild Fern was doing something. I'm not sure, so sorry if I'm lying right now. Please check yourself. But I'm not the one who is coming up with this video idea, so just bear that in mind, Keep that in mind. But yeah, yes, I am. And it's actually pretty nice. It's pretty okay. I was always pretty good with saving, so for example, last month was the craziest month and I spent about 60 euros on plants and soil. This month nobody knows because it's my birthday, so we might go crazy. Okay, yeah, this one's, and let me show you the cuttings. Look at these roots. How crazy is that? Beautiful Hoya carrii. Oh my gosh. So I think I want a little bit wider pot so I can lay them like so. So I think we'll go with this one. Alright, rest for now, we're doing pretty great. Okay, Planted in Wondering is asking, have you ever been to United States? If not, where would you like to visit in the US? I have never. Oh my gosh, this is one of the biggest dreams to visit there. And I have so many wishes where I would want to go. I want to see all of those cool things that looks like a miracle. For example, Grand Canyon. Oh my gosh, I would love to see that stuff. I would love to go somewhere like Arizona or Tucson, because of Bacadella plants. Because I want to go somewhere deserty. I have never been in a desert before. If we would not count the one that is here in Lithuania, it's not a desert, it's just a seashore, but it's a pretty big one, so it looks like a desert. So I would love to go somewhere in the desert, once again, because big Mummy fan, big Egypt fan. I would also love to go somewhere on the mountains. I have never been on tall mountains, tall or high. I would love to go on mountains. I would also love to go to LA, of course, California, oh my gosh, yes, to Colorado, to the mountains. States are so big and so inclusive, so I don't know, New Mexico, just to feel how the Mexico looks like. Oh my gosh, I bet I would find everything cool in every state, so just sign me up and I'm coming. I'm not a picky traveler. I will always have fun for sure, so until somebody, will try to kidnap me or stuff like that, then we'll have a problem. Okay, so I'm actually planting this Hoya in an Aroid mix I just prepared because I just feel like it's right. So we're going with it. I think this should be fine. I would like to take this one out, but it's so bone dry, I do not want to rip any roots, so I just let it be, I do not think that this things actually disturbs Hoyas too much, so it's okay. It can be out there. Okay, another one. The Gross Antidote, are you still concerned that you might lose your apartment? Yup. Yes, we are. The best thing is that we are living in my fiance's parents' apartment. So, they are a little bit easy on us right now at this moment because they know how tough this start of the year was for us, money-wise, with all of the vet bills and all of the vet problems. But at the same time, I know that my fiance is trying to hide it, but he feels the pressure to leave and just tries, not to worry me too much. So maybe I personally do not see it, but when he's talking with his parents, he's probably feeling it. So we're trying our best to save up, honestly, and we do not go, traveling, do not buy any kind of vacations, just putting everything we can into the saving mode. And hopefully anytime soon, I will have some cool news for you guys that, we're moving to the new home. Oh my gosh, cannot wait for that day. Cannot wait. Honestly. Another one. How many plants do you have? The chlorophyll cafe asks. I'm not sure. Oh my gosh, do we need to count and worry ourselves? Honestly, I'm not sure, but somewhere over 100 for sure. I mean, I lost, just like I mentioned, a bunch of cacti this winter, so I'm not that worried and feel a little bit more confident while buying new plants, but let's just say around 100. I'm just trying to cover all of those aerial roots we have on these Hoyas, and later on I think I will not only water it but maybe even add some sphagnum moss on top, just to keep them a little bit more moist until they will, adapt to the soil. Life in soil. Hoya carrii, look at this. So cute, right? So much full, I cannot wait for it to go crazy. Okay, for now we have 2 plants left, so hopefully the camera will stay focused with me. So I have my Monstera Aurea and I also have this crazy alocasia that is falling out of the pot after the winter time. And after my puppy decided to dig into the pot, so we'll go through both of these right now. Also, the chlorophyll cafe asks, what's the worst haircut you have ever had? Bangs. Oh my gosh, that was something. I actually had bangs for the first 15 years of my life, I think. Because I have kind of curly hair. I mean, not curly, but wavy hair. So it just looked odd when it would just curl off like that and look crazy. Surya Hulit, not sure how to pronounce it, asks, what are you looking forward to in the future? Wedding. Oh, I cannot wait for the day when we will finally have enough money to go ahead and marry with my fiance. Oh my gosh. Also cannot wait for my home. So cannot wait for the day when we'll find our home, be able to buy it, and just, step our first steps towards that dream, because oh my gosh, it just takes forever, it looks like. So I'm really excited about that, I just really want to go forward, move forward with life. And as for now, we just feel really stuck because we just saved all of that money. We cannot go anywhere, work on our dreams as traveling and stuff like that. So yeah, that's probably what I'm looking for the most, which is kind of, I think, normal and obvious, right? For this one, since I'm gonna be potting up my Monstera Aurea, I wanted to add a little bit more perlite. So this looks like so, but right now you might think that I will go crazy. But listen for me, guys, listen up. This one will definitely be too small for this, because we have already a pretty decent and crazy root system, right? So this won't work, it won't be stable. So I will take a bigger pot, but this one you will say like you are going nuts, Svetlana. But just hear me out, hear me out. I have this pot. I know it looks crazy, it's very white, and the main reason I want to use this because it's see-through and I want to be able to see the roots, since I'm gonna be worried as heck after planting this beautiful Monstera Aurea. I'm just want to be sure everything is okay, and I want to be able to see the roots. So this is the main reason. And also I might not add soil all the way up. Balu, no. Nuh-uh. I might not add soil all the way up, so I won't be using all of this diameter, all of the space, so maybe it should be okay. I will be very careful with watering, you can bet on that. Okay. This seems like a very comfy pot, babe. Okay, this is the first time me taking it out of this. Oh, look at that, guys. This is definitely a perfect time to do it. Oh my gosh, look at that. Gorgeous. So I want to just pop it out here. Actually, it looks like to love in here. Oh my gosh, the roots should go nuts. Yeah. We're definitely gonna need more soil for that. Yeah. You know what? I think we're gonna add a little bit more of soil because we have so many empty roots. What's up, baby? Why are you crying? Alright, Inella is also asking, I'm getting 2 puppies. What is the number one thing I should know before starting this journey? Don't. Don't do it to yourself. Oh my gosh, just listen to the person who have done it already. Don't. Oh my gosh, I need to drink for that. Don't. Oh my gosh, don't. Just don't do it. Okay, let me give you reasons and not one. First of all, okay, baby number 2 is incoming. Oh my gosh. Oh, no. Yakari, no. No. Oh, leg cramp, leg cramp. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yakari, ne. Leave, baby. Oh my gosh. Oh. Calm, calm. Let's stay calm. Oh my gosh, do it. You giant sniffer. Look at those wiggly ears. What a perfect timing for this question. No! Oh my gosh. You are so annoying. What is in here on your face? Where have you been? Baby. What? You're lonely. We need a minute. Aren't you? Okay. Peter, you're welcome. Baby! You're not my custom dog. Okay? Custom dog is on this wardrobe. Black humor. No, your nose isn't. Go! Yakari, ne? Yes, yoga dog, great. Don't go in the hair. No, Yakari, ne. Go. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, I'm standing up. That's it. That's flipping it. You still here? Good. Stay here. Stay where you are. I have many reasons why not to have 2 puppies at once. First of all, yeah, it's cute, it's fun, 2 new babies. But oh my gosh, you have no idea how much of work and money that will take from you and your time. First off, I need a minute, I just wrestled a big chunky German Shepherd. Okay, first off, vet bills. Just remember that you will need to go through the bills twice the amount that you would go if you would get 1 puppy, right? Yes, they might be a little bit happier having each other from the early years, but at the same time, they will be chunking on everything together. So if one will decide to go ahead and be naughty, do something naughty, the other one will help out. So just imagine how much of shoes you will lose, furniture. We already changed 2 sofas, we changed floors twice, we need to change all of our doors in the apartment area, still from rocky times. So I won't even talk about random stuffs like something from the kitchen or something from the room, and don't get me started on the stuff my dogs ate. So oh my gosh, plants, oh my gosh, just think before doing it. And just imagine if both of them will get sick. For example, there was this time when Baloo caught a parvovirus, which was so scary. He was on the edge of death, and the scariest part was that he would not be able to touch the Yakari because this virus was so easy to spread. So we would have to keep both dogs in separate rooms, sleep in separate rooms, because even after, being in the same room with Baloo, I would be so afraid to go to Yakari because I was afraid to kill him just being there, with same clothes, same arms and stuff like that. So it's so scary, it takes so much money. If one is sick, another will be sick. It's just like kids, just, oh my gosh. Just remember, you will need to teach both of them. So you'll need to go to the lessons. So twice the money for the lessons. What else? I mean, it's so difficult. It will take so much out of you. And yes, I am the happiest pop mama. But honestly, if I would be able to go back, I would think twice before taking, other puppy. I mean, when I was taking Baloo, I still had Rocky. So Rocky was already almost 4 years old, and that would be so much more easier because he already knew all of the lessons, all of the rules of this home, and he was the calmest and coolest dude ever. But after having two puppies at the same time, it's just chaos every day, all day. I mean, we are afraid to leave the home. We're not leaving home because we know that if we will, we'll come back to mess, to chaos. And I know there are many options, we're still training. I know that puppy years, after like half a year or a year, it will be way easier. But as for now, as we still are in puppy years, we don't want to go ahead and buy cages because we live in a very small apartment. So, just think about it. Just really think about it. Like, Yakari, what the heck do you want? Why so curious? Today, why today? Yakari, no, baby, no. Since they're still babies, they won't be listening to you unless you'll be tough. No! No! And he is over 1 year old. We're still learning. Be afraid of the spoon. You better be afraid of the spoon. So, just like I said, don't listen to the old lady Svetlana and just don't. Anyway, Monstera is all potted up. You know what? I did not use all of the height, but at the same time, I'm still gonna be extremely careful with watering. And since this one was staying in water, I will water it right now after repotting, just like I will do with all of my plants except cacti. For cacti, I will leave them for about a week or so and only then water them. This should be great. This should be so great. We're running out of space, guys. 3 more plants and I'm flipping done. I wanna plant my Philodendron Billietiae baby, and I also wanna plant my Philodendron variegata. I do not have many options for pots because I thought I'm gonna reuse these ones, but they have this rotting on them, so I definitely do not want to use that again. It's a small baby. It doesn't have... I mean, you better can see it in the background of my hoodie, right? It has a pretty decent amount of roots, so I think it's ready to go. Oh my gosh, my phone is about to die, and I have still so many plants to repot. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, question, right. Sorry. Swanley asks, what star sign are you? I love your personality and have often wondered. Oh, thanks. I am a Taurus. I'm not sure how do you look, the ones that are under the sun and stuff like that. I'm not so big into astrology, so I can give you my whole birth date. I was born in 1995, 26th of April. Let me know if you know what other sign I am, but all I know, I am a Taurus and proud of it. Bam! Philodendron Billietiae. Ooh, very cute baby. So gorgeous. So gorgeous. Okay, I think these are all plants I wanted to pot up from this pro box. What is going on, baby? Somebody's barking outside and is working on your nerves, huh? Oh my gosh, how dare they to bark outside. And the other pot I wanted to use was this one for hydration. You see, I washed it. I cleaned it like a professional lady. Okay, another question. Oh, another one is actually in Lithuanian. Monpark Orchids is asking, ar nepavargot nuo YouTube kanalo kūrimo, labai daug savęs atiduodat. So in English it would say, aren't you tired of making YouTube content? Because it looks like you give a lot of yourself. And you know what? I actually sent this question to my fiance as well, because I was wondering, is it a nice one, or am I just doesn't see anything and this is like kind of, like telling me that I am boring and, just already showed everything I could show. So I'm not sure how to look into these questions. But no, I'm not tired. When you love to do something and enjoy it very, very much, why would you be tired of it? I hope you still see and find my videos enjoyable, because I really do enjoy filming them and showing, pieces of my life and showing you my experiences with plants and how I just go with all of this stuff. So I'm not tired. I love it, and I do hope you love it as well. Oh my gosh, look at this root. So this is a cutting number 1 of Hyderaceum. It already gave me 2 new leaves. Look at it. Fabulous. Put it over here for now. We have more of these cuttings. Oh my. Oh my, these are rooted like crazy. Okay, another one. This is, I think, a top cutting also gave me new leaf, but it doesn't look that great. It doesn't have so many roots. So, still gonna pot it. I think it should be fine. And the last one, oh, okay. This one is working right now on a second leaf. This is a main leaf that it was with. With this one, it was when I cut this propagation, and here is the one that grew in my care. And another one is on the way, as you can tell. So I will plant all of them in one same pot. And right now we have this empty corner in here, so I'm gonna put my variegated Monstera in here. And also my Philodendron Billietiae baby. I mean, I should wash off all of that soil. Hopefully it will love it there. Okay, so we'll close that. We have many more cuttings in here to go through, so maybe later on, because this video is already crazy long. I'm really sorry about it. Okay, another question. I noticed when you were reading on your way to work, the book was English. Have you spoken English your whole life? What is your first language? And is it sort of a standard thing for Lithuanians to speak English? I'm so curious. Okay, there are many questions. First off, English is my kind of third/fourth language. My first language is actually Russian, because I am Russian, but I live in Lithuania, so my second language is Lithuanian. And while I was a kid, my parents would have Polish friends, and they would come over to our home really often, so I would speak Polish with their kids. So it's been so many years since, all of that, so at least 15 years, so my Polish is really, really rusty at this point. And English is kind of third/fourth, because I started to learn it in grade 4, maybe? But no, it's not really common for all Lithuanians to speak English. And it's more common for all Lithuanians to speak Russian as a second language. But right now, since it's 21st century, Gen Z and stuff like that, YouTubes, TikToks and stuff like that, so it's a little bit more common for people to finally start speaking English. And they're not so great at it as I am. Wow, such a bragging queen. But since I started filming my YouTube channel, my English improved so much more, because I started to watch movies in English, listen to music videos with subtitles, so I could, read through the song, and I started to read books in English, and that's what helped me the most. Because after my 12th grade, plus college years, my English wasn't the best, to be honest. But music, movies and stuff like that helped me. And the most, I think, helped my YouTube channel. Because if you would go back to the times when I started filming my videos, you would see how cringy it was, how slowly I was speaking, because I was so afraid to make, dumb mistakes, and I would always think that people will laugh from me. And honestly, I always felt so odd and not great, because I felt like not speaking English and starting a YouTube channel was really tricky for me, because I felt like other channels would grow so much more faster, because people would understand them while watching videos, and my accent was way more stronger than it is right now. And I'm not saying I do not have accent right now. I of course do have this accent right now, and I cannot run away from it, but I'm trying my best to speak as clearly as possible. And you can notice that the speed of speaking is way quicker than it was about 3 years ago. Does it answer your question? I think it does, right? Next. Carolyn is asking, how's the cactus you gave to Agnus for his office doing? Is the mystery water still soaking it? I actually just asked my fiance a couple days ago how the Euphorbia variegata, don't remember the real like the full name, is doing, and it's actually doing pretty great. So finally we found a perfect middle ground where everybody is happy, the plant is happy, my fiance is loving the plant, and the plant itself is alive. So it's doing pretty nice. Thank you for asking, actually. Next. Okay, I wish I had more plants, is asking. Hi, by the way. Still would like to know which Hogwarts house are you in, and additionally, are you playing Hogwarts Legacy? Okay, so I am Hufflepuff. I was always thinking I would go into the Gryffindor, but it turns out I'm a Hufflepuff, as my fiance is also a Hufflepuff, which is funny. I mean, twins, right? Soulmates. But yeah, I am Hufflepuff, and no, I'm not playing the Hogwarts Legacy yet, but I'm dreaming about it. So we were speaking with my fiance that maybe, since Harry Potter movies for me are like the main part, one of the main parts of Christmas, it feels like the perfect game to leave until Christmas time. So then I might dip my toes into it, but as for now, we're saving. I'm not buying any computer games or PlayStation games, so no, we're not. Which is, you know, not the best. But anyway, look at this Philodendron Billietiae. I think soon I will need to add a poll in here. Maybe it would be smart to do it right now. But I do not have any polls, so we'll go with this. Okay guys, this is so much. This video will be crazy long. The last thing left for me to do is to pot up this allocation. So let me move this part away so you can see it. Oh, and actually this is the last question. This is perfect. I don't think I'm gonna use another new pot. I will just use the same pot, but wanna put it a little bit deeper into the pot so it won't be falling as it is right now. As you can tell, it's just laying on the side. Oh my gosh, I need to vacuum, to wash myself and my clothes and my puppies. Oh Lord. Okay. Oh, you know what? No, my phone is dying. So I guess this is where I'm gonna leave you guys. So yeah, oh my gosh, dang it, as always not prepared 100%, even how much I'm trying. So this is where I'm gonna leave you, and I'm gonna put it off camera. Really sorry about it. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I think this will be enough for today's video. You already stuck with me for way too long, probably. I'm already working on your nerves. So thank you so much for sticking along. If you watched it till this very moment, which is insane, like what the heck, don't you have anything to do? Just kidding. Thank you so much for sticking around. And if you did, until now, please leave black emojis. Leave black emojis. Since I'm all black today, leave any kind of black emojis. And thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more plenty content. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll see you in my next one.